Hey all, it's Ben. I'm the creator of Final Factory. Today we're going to go through all of the cool new features in 16.2. First up is remote construction. This has been a long-standing feature request from our playtesters, which, by the way, you can become a playtester if you come to the Discord. Fill out the form, look at the FAQ. You can bug me or Ches in there. We're always looking for more testers to get this thing ready for prime time. The new item added to the game is the construction tower. It will house a fleet of construction bots, and they will be assigned construction or deconstruction tasks anywhere on the map. These tasks will be assigned based on distance. A big challenge for this feature was getting it to perform well, even in huge factories, but we think it's in a really great spot right now. Moving on, we also have made tons of improvements to the UI, most notably in the production stats panel. In this panel, you can see the production and consumption of every item that is being processed by your factory, so you can get a really quick at-a-glance look of the needs of your factory. We've also added similar stats for mining structures individually, because mining structures can be placed at variable distances from their asteroid, so each one has a slightly different mining rate, which can be confusing to players and hard to plan around. So now you can see the production stat or the mining stat for each individual mining structure in their UI panel. This also segues into our next new feature, which is a greatly enhanced hover information panel. So we've added the same mining rate stat to the hover panel, in addition to a bunch of other helpful stuff like heat, power, inventory contents, and fleet information. So you can hover over a cargo hold from across the map and see what's in that cargo hold, making it just way easier to see what's going on in your factory at a glance. We've also enhanced the tooltips in the game in many different areas. For example, in assembler type machines, if you mouse over the item that you're producing, it will show the items per minute that machine produces given its crafting speed. So you can more easily plan out, how many of those production buildings you're going to need for a given factory. We've also added a throughput stat for connectors, so you can see how many items per second a connector will move items. There's still more work to be done here for inserters and cargo ships. They're a little bit more challenging because they have acceleration, but that stuff is coming. We've also added a ton of new sound effects to the game, in addition to a bunch more animations, so you can see the sort of operation of your factory, and it sort of adds to the ambiance and polish of the game. The next big part of the update that I'm really excited about is our upgrades to the modding pipeline. It is now possible to add completely new items and technologies to the game, as well as, of course, modifying existing stuff. One of our most prolific community members and modders, Garrick, has already implemented a bunch of new mods using this new framework. Here we have his mod that adds a shield generator to the game. You can see there's sort of a shield bubble that blocks enemies and enemy projectiles. He's also made a cruiser mod where there are new ship types that manage their own fleets and can generate their own fleets by using enemy scrap or scrap that drops from enemies. Also a new item that he added to the game. There's new enemies, these wraiths that are sort of quasi-invisible. So lots of really cool stuff. If you want to be a modder, come join the community. We love to have modders. We need more modders testing the pipeline so we can make it even better for release. All right, lastly, some infrastructure notes. The multiplayer implementation is underway. A lot of code has already been committed in service of the multiplayer update. Multiplayer is still several months out, but the work is very much underway. The localization framework is also largely done at this point. We're at the stage where we need translators to translate the text in the game. We have a couple people already willing to do some languages. If you're interested in being a translator, again, come join the Discord community. If you're interested, again, in being a playtester, come join the Discord. Or if you just want to hang out with us, ask us questions, stay up to date with the game, we're always hanging out there. The link is in the description below. Also, wishlisting helps us a ton, so if you're interested in the game or automation games, head over to the Steam store page, which is also in the description below. Hit that wishlist button. Thanks for joining me for this Final Factory update video. I'll see you next time.